And then last question before I let you go. Who was the craziest, I would say, artist that made the craziest event Papas and Beers ever had?
I mean, there's some, well, there's different crazies though. Like Busy Crazy, that was just wild.
Not just money, but wild.
Was the YG Amigos one, because they were, by the time we booked them to when the show actually was, they were like at the top of the steps, right?
Yeah.
So like we had, we sold out in like, I think like an hour.
No way.
Like 6,000 tickets, and then
we had
we had like a wait list, and we had like 100,000 people in the wait list, like waiting to like get a ticket. But like obviously like it was crazy. So that crazy in that sense, that one, but crazy like in just party vibes, like dude, Waka Flocka gets down.
Yeah, he seems like a good time.
Yeah, and our boy Little John too. Shout out to Little John.
Yeah, I remember when he was down there.
We always party hard, and we have a good time. And yeah, so probably
those are two great names. Yeah. Waka Flocka and Lil Jon. And then money wise is for sure Migos and YG make the most money.
I mean, we all the other ones sold out. Like YG sold out every time that we have them. Crazy. And money wise, we always thank God we always do good. But yeah, just like the vibes and the whole experience, I think those are the
Have
ones.
you ever booked someone and had them not show up? I thought I remember hearing something like that back in the day, or someone like didn't go because they couldn't bring their weed with them or something.
Little Pump.
Yeah.
Little Pump. What did Little Pump do?
Didn't show up.
At all?
No.
Booked them, paid and everything, and then never showed up.
Didn't show up. Yeah. Didn't want to get on the plane.
And what did you guys do? What did you tell him?
What are we going to do? It's like he was supposed to show up, like fly from LA
we can't just end the podcast like this. You book Little Pump. Yeah. You wire him money.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out Lil Pump. And then he just doesn't get on
the
airplane.
Shout out Lil Pump.
Crickets.
Yeah.
I'm pulling that shit
Crickets.
back.
Yeah. Shout out Lil Pump. I was hoping to get a reaction at the end.
I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Okay. So then you... Like, I just don't know how that happens. Like, I know it happens every day in the music business, but like, what do? Do you call him or?
Well, yeah, you're on the phone. You're like, hey, dude, come on, get on. And he's like, no, blah, blah. You just make an excuse, whatever. And then I'm not showing up. And then we just had to like, just, because you can't, like the thing. It's like,
and everyone there's expecting
him. Everyone's waiting for him, right? Because the day before, I don't know who we had, but then that day was him, right? And everyone's excited to see him. But then when you're there, you have 5,000 people waiting to see him. And you can't be like, hey, he's not showing up, my bad, or whatever. Yeah. Like it can create problems and stuff like that. So we're like, all right, we're just start giving away free shots, free like champagne, like
just mention anything.
Not then, like after the night ended, we
get them all wasted first.
We did a post on social media and let him know, and we validate their ticket for the next show that we did with him.
Dope.
Yeah,
you had to make it right.
We always make it right. We always give them their money back. Obviously, they're not happy because they already made the trip, and some people maybe just went to see him that weekend, not the other artist.
It's not your guys' fault.
It's not our fault, but at the end of the day,
you guys had the jet there waiting.
It makes us look bad, not him. Nobody's gonna like, hey, screw Little Pump, why didn't you show up? But like it's like us that we hired him, So, but I mean, at the end of the day, it happens. Artists, are artists, and they'll do basically whatever they want sometimes. So,
and in the artist game, not to get too deep, I know we're wrapping up right now, but do you pay them in full before they show up to the venue?
It depends on the deal.
I think they used to.
No,
like we had a different system.
You give them like an advance.
Yeah.
And then it's like to say like, hey, look, here's whatever.
In good faith,
the
we
fee,
got
like
you.
here's your clinch, and then when you actually come, then we'll pay the full.
I can't imagine throwing an event and my headliner doesn't show up. That'd be devastating.
Be pissed.
Yeah, bro. It was stressful.
Yeah, that's
gnarly. It was stressful. We're all freaking just, what are we gonna do? Like we're in the middle of the night. It's like 10, 11 p.m. It's like
about to go on.
We know that he's not gonna come on. He's not anywhere near Mexico.
Is there gonna be a riot?
Did you try to get another artist, or it's better to just leave it
at
alone?
that point it's 11 at night. And
let's give out shots. Let's give out.
I love the game plan though. Let's get everybody hammered. They'll forget.
Have a good time. At least
they'll be happy.
Just play Little Pump music. They'll be fine.
No Little Pump. Just
So
whatever.
Did you book them again?
We rebooked. Well, we
did. I did. Fuck you.
Well, we. So the thing that how it works is that
I was waiting for him to say that you're more mad than him.
I'm pissed.
You come back, and then we'll reimburse everyone.
Yeah.
Make him valid for the next time. And then he ended up not showing up again. But
he did.
No, he did not do it twice.
See, that's when you know some people that know some people and send some people.
No,
wait.
I mean, it happens. I mean,
I like that too.
Fuck that.
I think
me and Twitch will do collections movies.
Tyga did it too. Not too long
Tyga
ago.
didn't show up?
Yeah.
What is wrong? So what are these guys not showing up for?
I don't know. They just don't like. Maybe that day they just
have
didn't feel
so much
like
money
it.
and they're just over.
Yeah, they're just like whatever. Like
that's so crazy to me.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, it's the reality of it. The sad.
It's part of it.
It's part of it. Which sucks because like for our customers, like people that are paying and willing to go down there, make the trip for the weekend. For us, at least, like our clientele in Rosarito is 99% from California. So they're making the trip, driving down they're college students. They're driving from San Francisco, or I don't know, because they can't afford a plane ticket. They drive down with their friends. They're get their Airbnb, whatever. They're spending all this money, and then their artist that came to see it doesn't pull up for them. So it's kind of like for us, it
looks bad on you guys.
It just looks bad on us, but it's also like, come on, dude. Like all these people are coming down to see you. At the
I
end
always
of the day.
knew you were an asshole.
Yeah,
Well, I've heard nothing.
I told them not to
things
come, and
about
I didn't like the people down there. So
I've never heard of a cancellation event. So your PR team's amazing.
Yes, right.
So with that being said, I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate the
Thanks for having
collaboration.
me.
Twitch, great guests as always. Amazing podcast. You guys are watching the JAXXON podcast with the greatest co-host of all time, Twitch, and the greatest co-host of all time, Rampage JAXXON, right here on the floor, and the king of papas and beer.
Rampage JAXXON.
That's outlandish. I didn't do that, Rampage.
That is
I didn't do that, dude. And we're out.